Hello everybody, I'm Robert Trussardi, the creator of Blockchain Kingdoms. We turn video gaming into passive income and paid work. In this video, I'm going to talk about Gala Games and Mirandus, especially Mirandus updates, a little bit of updates about the Gala nodes. Now, if you don't know what Gala is, Gala Games is a company that makes blockchain games, and they have a video game called Mirandus, which is going to be a pretty big, massive RPG, I think. In fact, I created our first video about Mirandus about 4 months ago, and that video actually has almost 10,000 views, which is one of our most watched views on our YouTube. Now, we actually are a blockchain gaming company. My company, Trussardi Game Studios, creates a platform called Blockchain Kingdoms. We have an upcoming job token, a 5 versus 5 arena that is now 3 months into development. We also have our passive income cards, which is something kind of like Our Planet. If you like Our Planet, we essentially have these cards that earn you tokens. You can upgrade them, and they also facilitate you. They drop you NFTs, basically, that you can gametize inside of another game called Crypto Castles. So we are all up in this blockchain gaming stuff, but I'm actually here to talk about Gala Games, and I have covered them over the months, their land sales, the selling out of their lands and their buildings as I've been buying and selling and trading and buying the Gala nodes and making immense profits, and talking about how Gala Games says that their nodes and their gaming items are not investments, and yet I've been making lots of money, and So I have actually been profiting very greatly from blockchain games, and it's really my hopes that you watch this, you inform yourself on whether it is the equity markets or especially blockchain games, that you're provided lots of value. And I actually watch a lot of these videos to help me inform my buying decisions. There's some controversy around our blockchain gaming items investments, yes or no. I think that's really up to you. I like to see blockchain gaming items as investments. When I build our blockchain gaming items for Blockchain Kingdoms, I try to provide the most amount of value that I can think of, things that I want inside of video games and blockchain gaming, things that I think other people are going to want and buy too. So yeah, that being said, let's jump into this news about Mirandus. So they are now talking about avatars. They are apparently going to release avatars for Mirandus over the next, they did say it was going to be like a week ago or something. It's been a while now. This video was made on the 7th of May. It is now the 20th. And they were discussing having these avatars go on to the website soon. So it's kind of funny because you think about Mirandus, I thought I could just play a character without actually, having to buy an avatar. Like I would just get a Cuban character, right? But now they're talking about selling avatars. So I don't understand necessarily the difference between playing Mirandus vanilla out of the box and playing Mirandus having bought an avatar. So I don't know necessarily why they're going to put avatars on sale. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of a benefit to that. Another cool thing they talked about is they're going to have these avatar attachment points, which basically means you get to see everything that you have on your character in their person. I think even right down to the little things, like if you have like rings and things, because not everything in, like, let's say World of Warcraft, like if you put items on your character World of Warcraft, I don't think everything is shown. If you put rings on a character, I actually don't think rings show up. They might have changed that, but I think back in the day that's kind of how it worked. So that's pretty exciting. They also talked about their hit points, vitality, and energy system. Basically, these 3 types of things that you have now. Most games, they have hit points or say energy. Hit points being your life, and energy being how much energy you have until you expend all the actions you can take in a certain amount of time. So they've added another layer to this called vitality, and the vitality is basically I think like the amount of energy you have, or maybe even hit points that heal. And so when you go to the taverns in Mirandus, when you go into the inns and things like that, and there will be places where you'll be able to regenerate your vitality so you can go out in the world and you can quest more often. I think that's really the point of vitality, is to essentially be a meter for how long until you have to go back into town and essentially recuperate. All right, so they have this other thing called avatars act like a wallet. Okay, I'm not terribly excited about that. I get it, no big deal. Another thing they talked about here was abilities. They're talking about how abilities, they want like things you do in the world and items and stuff that you have to actually influence the abilities that you have. So that should be pretty cool. Moving right along. So here is another thing they've discussed, is that they want to have a lot of characters in one place inside the Massive Multiplayer RPG here for Mirandus. And so here they have a test demo of displaying many characters on the screen at once. And so they not only just want this to be happening on screen, they actually want to have like these major congregations inside the video game where you could have hundreds of characters in one place that are actually online and playing in the same time in the same area. So they're talking about optimizations, doing that kind of thing. But that actually led into the next bit, which is they want to actually kind of roll it out in stages. Potentially they will have like a meeting hall where maybe if you own an avatar, if you don't own an avatar, maybe there's no buy-in for this, but you could go into a meeting hall. It's basically like an early access version of Mirandus inside of like an inn or a meeting hall is what they talked about. So I think this potentially opens up Mirandus to be kind of like this early access kind of game where it kind of rolls out in stages. I would like that. I think there's a lot of great early access games out there that do pretty well. They're pretty solid. And potentially, maybe Mirandus could be another one of these. All right, also for Gala nodes, on the Mirandus website, there are Gala nodes that actually pay out a certain amount of Gala tokens every day. I own several Gala nodes, and I think I'm making it between $60 to $90 a day now with my Gala nodes plus referrals. I've already made back the amount of money that I invested in my Gala nodes, and now the rest is just free runway. So Gala Games says that their nodes and things are not investments. I think it's totally up to you. You can say what it is, they are whatever they are. So in the future, you'll be able to use Bitcoin or something else, because Ethereum has been extremely congested. If you tried to use Ethereum lately, you might have been asked to pay like $50 or $100 worth of fees. It's kind of nuts. They've realized that it's causing a problem, traffic jam. So one of the solutions they are now going to be offering in the future is buying a Gala node using Bitcoin or another type of crypto, which hopefully won't cost you, $100 worth of fees, because that's really lame and sucks. So they have a manual way to buy a node right now with something that is not Ethereum. Go to their official website at app.galagames.com. Follow this link at the bottom, or go to their Medium page. And their Medium page will have a form for you to use different cryptos and tell them how many nodes you want. And you can buy your node with a crypto this way. It says it'll take 24 hours since this is a manual purchase. But if you don't want to pay the ETH fees, this is one way to do it. If you need to sign up on the Gala Games website, you can use the referral link at the bottom of this video. Also, familiars. They discussed having familiars in the game of Mirandus. They're actually having these dragon vouchers that you can buy on the website. If you go to Town Star on the app.Gala Games website, you can buy these Town Star packets, and they have these dragon vouchers. I don't know if the vouchers are always going to be inside those Town Star packs. You can also get them on OpenSea. You have to collect 10 of them, so it could cost about $2,500 for the dragon vouchers. It's a little rich for my blood. I would rather put that money into Blockchain Kingdoms or something that's a little more of an investment. This one's not quite for me, but hey, maybe you really want to have a dragon familiar inside of Mirandus. Check out those dragon vouchers. You'll need 10 of them to be able to build a dragon familiar inside of Mirandus, and I think there are going to be other familiars as well, and they'll have abilities and things like that. In addition, they've also released a place on their webpage for Echoes of the Empire. This is the 4X strategy game, which stands for like expand, kill, and other things. So 4X basically means you do lots of really cool things. And so they finally have a little place on the website for this. There's nothing to buy here yet. We actually haven't seen anything drop here for the nodes yet either, because they say that everything inside of their games goes through the nodes first. So before we see anything in Echoes of the Empire show up on the website, we'll first see them come in through the Gala nodes. If you own a Gala node, if you want a Gala node, you can get it on the website. You can follow the link at the bottom of this video, and that will take you there, and you can use my referral link to register on the website. And so yeah, I hope you found this video helpful, useful. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you like blockchain gaming like Mirandus, Our Planet, and Wax, be sure to go to shop.blockchainkingdoms.com. We have our passive income cards. We have 20 batches released. We're almost 30% sold out. These drop you tokens. You can upgrade them. This is a pre-launch sale with our platform coming hopefully by the end of this year, before the end of the year. And yeah, shop.blockchainkingdoms, check that out.